Welcome back to the PimoLems level solving commentary video series, and today we're going to be starting the final rank of the pack, which is called Extra. So these levels in this rank are pretty much the ones where Pieuw felt that they didn't really fit in with the rest of the pack. So pretty much levels that were like too backroutable or yeah, just once again didn't like really fit anywhere in the main ranks. So yes, I have 20 more levels to go, and there will be one final video after this one. Yeah, since this will just cover the first 10 levels of the extra rank. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, first up, Extra 1, Merry Xmas. So, as you might have seen, yeah, we have 100 lemmings, but you only need to save one. Seems a little suspicious, doesn't it? It makes you kind of think maybe it will scream out like maybe nuke solution, but no. It has nothing to do with that. PimoLems. And this is Extra 1. Yeah, because as you can see, you only have one climber. So, looks simple enough, but there's actually a little deceiving trick to this. But yeah, it's just a really simple matter of observing which exit is accessible and which lemming will be able to access it. So as you can see, yeah, all the exits are blocked off, except one tiny detail, which is this right here, because you can actually drop into this exit from above. So really, all this you need to do here is to just simply assign one climber. Yeah, and the easiest one would be for this lemming. Yeah, though technically you could also assign a climber from here as well. But yeah, this is the easiest one. Yep, and that's already it. And then, yeah, even though there are still more lemmings to come out, you could just like nuke. However many lemmings are already on the screen. So, yep, that's already it for the first level. So yes, you can think of it as being pretty cheesy, but that's all you need to do. Yeah, and it only took 19 seconds. Extra 2, Deep Forest. So, here you have 30 lemmings, but you only need to save half of them. So it's kind of already sounding like some levels from the com rank here. Yeah, and it's an X of everything, so you have 10 of all skills here. So, here I have the first lemming dig down. Yeah, that allows one lemming to step by at the release rate that is given here. So, and then after a while, I build to stop the digger. And then everyone is contained here, and then we'll simply release them. Yeah, with either a builder or like you can bash or mine. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. So here, the lemming to step by here will build. And then I'm gonna go ahead and bash. Oh yeah, and then I max out the release right here. Yeah, and they'll be able to make that, so you don't need a builder. So, and then all that's left to do is that I just simply bash the crowd out, and that's already it. So once again, another load that you could just finish in under a minute. Yeah, and it's very easy to save everyone here too. Okay, Extra 3, in an anthill. So I really like this level for the fact that it's a builderless one. So 4 entrances here, and it does indeed look like a kind of a bit of an anthill here. Yeah, you're familiar with those. So yeah, the first lemming that turns back to left, I have him dig, and then I also max out the release rate as well. And then first lemming from here will mine. Yeah, when he's going to the left, and then I also dig here as well with another lemming. Notice. Okay, and then I stop the digger with a miner. Okay, and then I bash this entrance out to the left. I mean to the right. Yeah, with a basher. Okay, and then once the miner's low enough, then I go ahead and bash towards this entrance. Okay, and that's already it. So, as you can see, pretty much use 2 of each skill here. Yeah, so hence I have 8 remaining of each of those 3 skills. Yeah, and it's a pretty nice one where you only have dig and destructive skills. Extra 4, Grassy Path. So even though you only need to save half of the lemmings here, this is definitely a step up in difficulty from the previous 3. Yeah, but it is possible to save everyone here, I believe. And I believe my solution does such a thing here. Okay, so first lemming builds. Yeah, when he gets to the edge here, one lemming will slip by where we'll give him a floater. And then same thing with the next one. Okay, also gets a floater. Then next one as well. And then the builder that walked for a bit on this builder staircase, he'll build again so that others will land over here. So they'll take a little detour. Okay, first lemming going back to left here will build. Okay, and then the lemming to slip by this builder here will build. Yeah, to avoid the trap and also to get up here. Yeah, this builder just hit the train, so he turns around to the right. Okay, and then the lemming that gets up here will build the floater, that is. Okay, and then the lemmings that slip by will build here. Okay, and then build with the next one, and then finally build with the floater. And I think that's pretty much it already. Yep. So then just max out the release rate. So there you go. Here's a possible way to save everyone here. But as you can see, it's still not too easy. Yeah, to save everyone. But it is possible though. Extra 5 lemmings in the box. So this is pretty much similar to that one level in the I think it was Windy. Yeah, where you pretty much like get closer and closer to the edge of the terrain each time by digging and blocking. So it's pretty much the exact same thing here. Yeah, except there's no builders here, so yeah, and even then, yeah, you didn't really use the building for the digging and the blocking. Yeah, but rather just for the gap to get to the exit. So yeah, it's just well, except here you don't need to block. You just dig further to the left each time. Yeah, until you can break through to the bottom here. And that's already it. So as you can see, we used 8 diggers here. No, not 8 diggers. I'm sorry. 18 diggers. Wow, I can't even do math right now. Oh, and we just barely managed to finish it in slightly under a minute as well. Well, I think the clock actually showed a minute, but here on the post result screen, it actually showed that you're 1200ths of away from a minute here. Okay, extra 6, the Lemming Gallery. This one I remember being a bit difficult when I first played it on Lemon, but it's actually a pretty good one. Yeah, the main challenge here just comes from how do you pretty much navigate around this area to like get to the exit and everything. So not exactly an X-area thing, particularly since a lot of skills you have 1 of something or 2 of something, and then 2 skills you have 10 of something. Oh yes, and you also had 2 entrances. Yeah, there's another one over here. So first lemming over here will turn back to left, while the next one will become a climber. Yeah, this will give the first lemming to turn back to left enough time to seal off the gap here. So as you can see, yeah, way more than enough time before the next lemming arrived. Okay, and then the climber that gets up here will mine. Yeah, it's going to be a very long miner section here. Okay, and then once low enough, we're going to go ahead and bash. Yeah, so we're going to go through the one-way terrain here, and then also through here. Okay, he'll hit steel and turn back around. And oh yes, I start releasing this entrance up here with the digger. Oh yeah, yeah. There's actually some terrain here. Yeah, it's not like empty air. Oh yeah, and then I also maxed out the release rate just so we can get everyone inside the digger pit on time before it becomes too high, and then they will start splatting. Okay, so then he'll walk back up the mining tunnel he made, and then he'll once he's high enough, then he's going to go ahead and mine so as to release the crowd here. Oh yes. So once this entrance is released, then the final thing to do is to build to get up here, and then that's how they will get to the exit. Yeah, from the right side. So a lot of earlier attempts, yeah, when I first played this, I was pretty much thinking about maybe getting them to the exit from the left side. Yeah, but as it turns out, yeah, you're not gonna have the skills necessary to do that. Yeah, particularly since once you get down here, yeah, it's not gonna be possible to get back up. Yeah, due to the rough terrain here. Yep, and that's already it. So pretty much it uses all the skills except for one for the floater, and also the bombers and the blockers. Well, the bombers are red herrings, yeah. Since you need to save everyone here. So, as you can see, they take this long walk here, and then turn back to the left, and then walk up here to get to the exit. So, pretty nice level here, in my opinion. Yeah, but it can also be pretty difficult. Extra sound, chili lemmings. So nothing more here, but realizing that you need to take the ceiling route here. Yeah, as if you take the bottom route, yeah, um, you don't have anywhere near enough skills to go to the bottom. Yeah, because you have 1, 2, 3, 4 pillars to get through, and you only have 1 bastion and 1 miner. So that would leave you 2 skills short to get through the remaining 2 pillars. So the only way through this level is to take the ceiling route here. So first lemming, yeah, we'll build to see out the gap, and then everyone will turn back to the left. And then around here, we're gonna go ahead and start building up. Okay, and then we block at the end of the staircase here, and then we build to the right now. Yep, so we are able to connect to the ceiling with just 2 builders, and now we just bash to the right. Okay, and then once we get to around here, yeah, then we can like mine down to the exit. Oh yes, I actually used this hole here, yeah, to stop the miner. And yeah, there's more than enough leeway here. Yeah, it almost looks like spot height, but it's not quite. Okay, and that's already it. So we finished with a builder to spare here. So we were pretty efficient here in our skill usage. And then we'll just nuke the blocker now. Alright, extra 8, Dark Valley. Okay, so not a particularly hard level, but you still have to be pretty careful here, since skills are somewhat limited. I guess the one gripe I do have with this level is just the fact that it's not possible to save everyone, I don't think. Yeah, and I generally try to go for a save wall whenever possible. Okay, first lemming that reaches the wall will bash out to the left. And then right behind him, we're gonna go ahead and block. Oh yes, and this, the timer was actually a bit tight here on Lemon Eye. So really, you just have to figure out the right time to like release the crowd and everything. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I think you have to do it while the path is still being prepared. Yeah, but when the worker is far enough ahead, so that no one else will get into danger or arrive at the worker's location too soon. So yes, and then we build over the vine swamp here with 2 builders, and then we bash here. And then I cancel him with a builder mid-stroke. So it creates this nice step here, in which he can like step up and out. And so as you can see, yeah, the ceiling is thin enough, so that allows him to step out. Oh yes, and this was also background patched. Yeah, apparently, I guess bashing out over here is not intended. Yeah, even though it does seem like it should be an open-ended level. Yeah, I don't think Pieuw really minds that you like go through here, but well, I'm okay with this being patched out. So yeah, it doesn't really matter too much here. So instead, we're going to go ahead and mine. So he gets down here, and then we're going to go ahead and float down here. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and build 1 staircase to the right, so to make a platform for the crowd. Yeah, 1 builder staircase suffices here, and then we're going to go ahead and bash out to the right. Yeah, but because this level is untimed in Neolemics, yeah, therefore you don't need to like time the release of the crowd properly here. Okay, and then build over the gap. Should take 3 builders, I think. Yes. Okay, and then once he reaches the other side, then we're gonna go ahead and bash. Okay, and then all that's left to do now is to bomb the blocker, and that's already it. Then I max out the release rate. So yeah, pretty nice level here. Yeah, so as you can see, the platform stops them from spotting. So pretty nice level here. Yeah, pretty much. Other than the one-way arrows that were added in to block my first solution, yeah, this is pretty much like an any way you want type of level. Just solve it in any way you can. Extra 9. Be cruel with your workers. Yeah, I already just got too far here. Extra 9. Oh, and I even managed to load the right replay. Yeah, even though there were, as I mentioned, yeah, the first solution was the back row. Okay. So I apparently loaded the right replay without thinking there. Yeah, for extra 8, I mean. Okay, for extra 9, this is the solution. So we're gonna go ahead and bash out with the first lemming that breaches the wall here. Okay, and then I let this lemming turn around, yeah, and have a chance to get past him before I bomb the basher. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and bomb a falling lemming, so as to make this a safe fall. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and mine here. And then finally, all that's left to do is to bomb a walker inside the miner tunnel, so as to blow up the rest of the terrain and also to stop the miner. And that's already it. So digger left over here. So that's pretty much not exactly intended. Although I would think that the intended solution is to like basically dig with the last lemming and then bomb a faller so as to make a nice ramp for them to step up and then finally mine through the last pillar. I'm thinking that's the intended solution, but I'm not sure. Yeah, but apparently this was acceptable. And then finally, extra 10, backward train. So, another level where I don't think my solution is exactly intended either. But then again, a lot of these levels are pretty like backroutable in its current state. So, yeah, so it's pretty much like another like solve it any way you can, I guess. So yes, I have one lemming turn back to the left, and then the next one will bash through the well here, so as to take this long detour, giving this worker more than enough time to prepare the route ahead. So of course we build across the gap here. So he'll turn to the right, make his way to the bottom. Okay, and then we start building up. So 2 builders to the right. And then, yeah, I go ahead and see out the gap to the left here first. Okay, now we can go ahead and start building up to the exit with 2 more builders. Oh yes, and then I also max out the release rate at some point here. Yeah, not that it really matters since no one is in danger now. Okay, and that's already it. So it uses 8 builders here, I believe. 8 builders? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 6 builders. Yeah, it's only because I thought we had 10 builders, but no, apparently we only had 8. But as you can see, yeah, it's possible to finish with some builders to spare here. Yeah, and the floaters, I'm not exactly sure what they're for. But yes, I believe it is possible to finish the low without taking that very long detour at on the starting platform. Yeah, you can pretty much like spam builders. Yeah, to keep them safe, I think. Okay, so those were the first 10 lows of the extra rank. So next time we'll finish up the second half of the extra rank, as well as the rest of the series. So I hope you enjoyed this video of the PimoLems level solving commentary video series, and I'll see you all for the final one next time.